Hello, my dear students. It's time for your social studies class. Hope you all have revised chapter number 1 thoroughly. Let's move on to our next chapter, chapter number 2, the Northern Mountains. We will be doing concept number 1 today. Now, let's move further. Can you see this beautiful image? The beautiful snow covered mountains and the valley. See? So this is the Northern Mountains. And the Northern Mountains include the Himalayan ranges, the Karakoram ranges, and the Purvachal ranges. Isn't it interesting? Now, before moving further, I would like to ask you all, what is a range? As you may see that on the slide it is written not even once but 3 times, ranges. So we have already studied this particular term range in our chapter number 1. So you must be knowing this. What is a range? Very good. A range is a group of mountains. Let's move further. This is the beautiful Himalayan range. Wow. Now, the Himalayas is the tallest mountain range in the world. I hope you must be knowing this fact, my dear students. Now, let us move to the next slide and let us read about the Himalayas. The Himalayan mountains form the northern mountain region of India. They are the highest mountain ranges in the world. The name Himalaya means abode of snow in Sanskrit. These mountain ranges start from Pamir North in the west and extend up to Purvachal in the east. They stretch from Jammu and Kashmir to Arunachal Pradesh. They are the youngest and the loftiest mountain range of the world. They are formed by tectonic forces and are 2400 kilometer in length. So these are very interesting fact. Now let us move further. So can you see this image? Yes, this is the image of an earth, of the earth. And here, this is like, yes, the above image is India today. Now, this is a very interesting fact. You must learn this fact. Before the Himalayas were formed, there existed a sea called the Tethys Sea in its place. So, the right hand side image is showing you how the Himalayas are formed and what is the relation between Tethys Sea and the Himalayas. Let's move further. So this is the map of Himalayan range. Please try to spot the Himalayas in it. Could you find it? Yes, I'm sure. Tell it to your parents. Now, the Himalayan range is located in Asia and it stretches by 4 countries: Bhutan, India, Nepal, and China. So, this mountain chain separates the Indian subcontinent from the Tibetan plateau. I hope you all know the definition of plateau as well. Please see the map in the image. Let's move further. Wow! Can you see the image? This is the image of a mountain. So can you all guess which one is this? No, it's not Himalayan range. It's the Mount Everest. The Mount Everest in the Himalayas is the highest peak in the world. It lies on the border between Nepal and China. What? Nepal and China. What did I say? Yes. I hope you all remember that Nepal and China are our neighboring countries. This we have already studied in our first chapter. I love my India. So don't forget. He is trying to locate the Mount Everest. Now let's see the fact wise. Another very unique fact. Now, at 11:30 a.m. on May 29th, 1953, Edmund Hillary of New Zealand and Tenzing Norgay, a Sherpa of Nepal, become the first explorers to reach the summit of Mount Everest, which is at 29,035 feet above sea level and which is the highest point on earth. You can also see the image of both of these brave men. Let's move further. Now, time for another very interesting fact. Did you know? Okay, this is the image of a very strong lady. Can you tell me who is she? I hope you all must be knowing this answer. Very easy to guess. Hmm, she is our very own Bachendri Pal. She was the first woman of India to climb the Mount Everest. Now, let's move further. I would like to discuss about the significance of Himalayas for India now. Read on with me. So, we'll be discussing strategic significance, climatic significance, agricultural significance, economic significance, and tourism significance. So, as you all know, Himalayas acts as a natural frontier of India. Now, they also prevent further northern movement of summer monsoon. In agricultural terms, rivers from Himalayas deposits a lot of sediment on its foothold, from which they are formed. And after when they are formed, India's most fertile agricultural grounds known as northern plains are formed. In economic significance, we have to include the huge hydroelectric power potential of Himalayan rivers, Himalayan herbs, and medicinal plants. We all know about the tourism of Himalayas. It comprises of large ecological biodiversity, natural views, and hill stations. Now, I would like to tell you that these are some facts about the Himalayas, but I would not be reading it. You all have to read it aloud. My dear children, I have collected some facts, as you may see in the slides, about this unique mountains range. It is your homework to read them aloud at least 2-3 times. I'm repeating this. I hope you all will surely do it. Now, let's move further. The Himalayas consist of three parallel ranges: the Greater Himalayas, which are also known as Himadri, the Middle Himalayas, which are also known as Himachal, the Outer Himalayas are known as Shivalik. Now, Do not forget, as this parrot is saying, can you see the word parallel over here, my dear children? I hope you all know the meaning of this word. Parallel means something which is extending in the same direction. Which is side by side with. So, make a sentence out of it. Himalayan ranges can be further studied into three, which I have already discussed in my previous PPT. The Greater Himalayas, the Lesser Himalayas, which are also known as the Middle Himalayas, and the Outer Himalayas. Let's move further. This is the map of all the parallel ranges of the Himalayas. You may locate them. Different colors are used in the map for the same. So, the Great Himalayan ranges actually share its borderline with Nepal, India, Bhutan, China, and Pakistan. Now, let's move further. We have to read about Greater Himalayas. But first, just see the picture of it. These are the Greater Himalayas. Let's read now. The Greater Himalayas, which are also known as Himadri, located in extreme north and is highest of the three ranges. It is covered with snow throughout the year. Its average height is 6,000 meters. Glaciers are found in these mountains. Now you must be wondering, what are glaciers? A glacier is a slow moving river of ice and snow. Now, the Greater Himalayas include rivers like Ganga, Yamuna, Brahmaputra, and Indus. It includes Mount Everest and Kanchenjunga, which is the highest peak of the Greater Himalayas. The trees found in Himadri are needle shaped coniferous leaves. Let's move further. Now, these are the facts about the Lesser Himalayas which you have to read at home at least 2-3 times. Let's see the picture. Can you see the beautiful picture of the Lesser Himalayas? Can you see this word Himachal? Hey, but wait, you must be wondering why ma'am has written this heading as Himachal. No, 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 no. Don't be mistaken, my dear students. This is not Himachal Pradesh, which is the state of our country, which you have learnt also, I'm sure. Actually, the middle or lesser Himalayas are also known as Himachal. Let's read some facts about it. The middle or the lesser Himalayas are also known as Himachal, which lies towards the south of the greater Himalayas, and it is lower in height than it. That means the greater Himalaya is at the first number, and the middle or the lesser Himalayas are at the second number. Its average height is 3,500 to 4,500 meters. Most of the valleys and hill stations are located in this range. Examples of some are Shimla, Darjeeling, Kashmir, Kathmandu, Nainital. I am sure you all must have visited any of these. Ranges popular in this particular Lesser Himalayas are Pir Panjal and Dhauladhar. You would find pine, fir, and deodar forest type. They have broad shaped evergreen trees. Now you must be wondering, what are evergreen trees? Evergreen trees, as the name suggests, are the ones which remains green throughout the year. Let's move further to the Outer Himalayas, which is the third parallel range of the Himalayas. Please read these facts. The Outer Himalayas are also known as Shivalik. Make a note of it, take out your notebook and read all the important points, and after that just try to remember and please write them in your practice notebook. Let's read one by one. The Outer Himalayas lies towards the south of the Middle Himalayas. It is the lowest in height. The average height is 600 to 1200 meters. Most of the dun and duars are located in this range. Examples are Dehradun, Patlidun, etc., which are also known as longitudinal valleys. This range is covered with deciduous type of forest. Many wild animals are also found in this range. Foothills of Shivalik range is known as Lesser Himalayas or the Terai range. So, this is the end of our PowerPoint presentation in which we have learned about concept number 1 of the Northern Mountains. Thanks for watching it. But hey, don't forget to do your worksheets sincerely. They are waiting for you. See you soon.